All right, hey, what's up, y'all? Good morning. It is Sunday, October 27th, I think, and we are about to be in October. And if you haven't heard about it, that means that you have an opportunity to participate in what is known as Sober October. I think I might have heard of it before, but Colby had brought it up to me last week, and when he first brought it up to me, you know, he said that he was thinking about doing it, and initially I kind of pushed back, and I was like thinking to myself, you know, I feel like I do really good with everything right now. I'm not really looking for more restriction at this point. And but then I really thought about it, and I was like, you know what? There's some things I need to work on, and there's always things that I need to work on. And if we're constantly trying to optimize things, then this is definitely a great opportunity for that. So what I want to do in this video is just explain what Sober October is, what the benefits are that you might experience from it, and share with you a few different ideas on how you can participate, share with you some resources, and see if you have any feedback or questions about it, okay? So we had a really good Zoom call yesterday where about 10 people chimed in, and we just shared a bunch of ideas and inspirations and insights. And so, you know, I have a very addictive personality, and a very substance-based personality. And a lot of you know my personal past, and it's been very challenging. I'm very proud and happy to have conquered a lot of different things. When I found the power and the gift of real food, and I moved to Vegas to share this powerful message with other people, just finding real food and ancestral health in and of itself helped me deal with a lot of my cravings and urges and addictions and things like that, because I truly believe that when you get healthy and nutritionally sufficient and metabolically flexible, if you don't have that, you're fighting against a lot, right? So just by having that in place, things start to change and shift. But of course, even, you know, when I had moved here, I'd lost a lot of weight, and a lot of my health markers had improved, and I was trying to figure out, you know, how to optimize things. I still was drinking. You know, I was drinking every night of my life, really. It was rare that I didn't have a drink. And in the beginning, back in 2010, 11, 12, maybe 2011, I was still having a bottle of wine a night versus 2. And I had to learn how to slowly titrate that back until I got to the point now. I typically go Monday through Friday without anything. And on the weekends, even when we try to have a drink, like it's almost like we forget to. We have like 1 or 2 or something. And it's rare that we ever get drunk or anything. I'm so proud of that. And at the same time, I still need to go through some periods of not doing that, and not doing some other things that I know probably aren't serving me. So, but my point in bringing that up is, since 2010, I personally have come up with a lot of different crazy, unique protocols and strategies for dealing with addictions and or whatever you want to call these things. And then also, I've worked with people that have shared their ideas. And even yesterday in our Zoom call, we had some really good feedback and ideas about things that we can do to support ourselves as we go through something like this. So Sober October is a chance to work with traditionally going alcohol-free for 31 days, but it could be cannabis, it could be smoking, it could be other kinds of drugs, it could be foods, processed foods or something like that. It's a very personal decision. And you know, what we want to do here, the purpose of this is to feel better, to see how much better we can feel by working with this thing, and to prove to ourselves that we can do it. On the feel better front though, just imagine this thing. You know, if you dealt with it to some degree, like, you'd probably feel better, you'd probably sleep better, you probably have better energy levels, you probably have some body composition changes. I know most people, when they cut out alcohol, even if they're not doing it that much, go through an immediate body composition shift. But beyond that, like the vibrancy and the vitality and the clarity that you get from being super clean, it's very subtle, but it's definitely noticeable. And every time I do it, I think to myself, like, why would I ever not be in this place? Why would I ever not try to be as clean as possible each and every day, you know? So so it's really a chance to work with something that you know that you need to work with, all right? So if you're not sure what that thing is, there's some really good reflection questions you can ask. Basically, it's like, what is that thing that I know I need to change? And nobody else has to know about this, but if you're being really honest with yourself, what is the thing that I know must change? What is the thing that I know that I cannot do for the rest of my life? What is the thing that I know that I have to change at some point? I can't keep doing it. That might be a good place to start if you're not just going to start with the basics of alcohol or cannabis or something like that, okay? And again, what you're looking for is to feel better and to experience some clarity and vibrancy and vitality, and also to have the potential to break a habit, or at least know that you can tinker with it. At least know, okay, I can go without this. I can do this, which will probably make it easier in the future for you to deal with it even more. That's how I transitioned to where I am now with alcohol and other things. Is like I tinkered with it. I got a little bit better and a little bit better, and here after 10 years of tinkering with it, like I'm light years away from where I was when I first started with it. So here's the 3 different ways that you can participate. Number 1, you can do a personal challenge. And again, you acknowledge what it is that you want to work with. You don't have to publicize it. You can publicize it if you want, if that helps you be a little bit more diligent with it. But you just decide on your own that this is something you're going to do, and then you just do it to the best of your abilities, right? We'll probably be sharing some of our tactics and strategies and stuff. But so it could be a personal challenge, or I think what's really useful is having an accountability partner. So this is one thing that has helped me tremendously recently was having Colby as an accountability partner, because I was fighting to go Monday through Friday without having a drink. And so I would text him when I had the urge or craving, and usually he'd say, "Brother, don't do it." And that would be enough for me not to do it. And then sometimes he'd be like, "You know what, you had a rough week, like tonight might be a night to have a drink," And so accountability partners I think are great. You could have one person, you could have multiple, and again, this could be very personal. You don't have to share it with anyone except that person, or if you want to make it public, you can. The third option would be to join a community or a group. So what I'm offering is free entry into our online community, Superhumans United. And in that community, we have a private little group set up, Sober October. And in this group is where we're going to share our handouts, our PDFs, our resources, our tips, our strategies. And we're going to have like a weekly little topic that we're going to focus on that's going to help us through this month of October. So we're going to focus on things like our protocols, strategies, meditation and mindfulness, and then anything that other people share, because we had a Zoom call yesterday and it was great, and people shared a lot of great ideas already. So I know there's going to be great insights from the people that are in there. So again, 3 ways you can participate. Personal challenge, you can do it public or not public. Accountability partner, super powerful. And again, you can publicize it or not publicize it. Keep it to yourself if you want to. And then the third thing would be to join our online community for free. We give you a free trial for 30 days to take you through the month of October. After that, you're probably going to love it so freaking much that you're not going to want to leave, because when you're in this community, you also have access to all of our online courses, our recipes and resources, and an amazing group of people of support, right? But we also have that private little group, Sober October, in there that we're using for this specific purpose, okay? Let me think if there's anything else. So we have, as resources, we have a tracker, like a calendar tracker, which is a blank calendar that you can give yourself little smiley faces or check marks. And then we also have the SHT diligence tracker, which is a habit tracker, which is really useful and powerful. And I think I'll make both of those available to anyone, no matter what. All you have to do is just ask me about it and I'll send it to you. But those are definitely going to be in the group. And if you have anything else, any suggestions, any comments, any feedback, any strategies or tips, please just feel free to share it with me. And we hope to, well, first of all, make it a great Sober October, whether you're doing it on your own or with another person. But we hope to see you guys in the group. That would be really fun, because we already have a good group of people in there, okay? All right, let me know if you have any questions. Later.